Another building collapses in Lagos, 3 killed, others trapped. 3 persons were confirmed dead and about 4 others, including a security guard and construction worker, were reportedly trapped on Saturday after a 3-story building under construction on Akinlabi Crescent in the Yaba area of Lagos collapsed. It was learned that a worker identified only as Sunday was rescued from the rubble. The incident, which occurred around 3:30 p.m., was coming barely 3 months after a 21-story building in Ikoyi, owned by the late managing director for Score Heights Limited, Femi Osibona, collapsed, trapping over 50 persons. More than 40 persons, including Osibona, his personal assistant Onyinye Enekwe, and friend Wale Bob Oseni were killed. A preliminary report that blamed the Ikoyi incident on violation of the approved building plan, initially designed as 8-story, and poor quality of concrete materials. Some residents and eyewitnesses said on the Yaba building collapse also figured compromise in the quality of the material. Sunday, one of the survivors explained that the building had shown signs of distress and he reported it to his boss. He said the boss told him and other workers to ignore the signs and keep working. He stated even today, Saturday, as we're working, the building was shaking, but our boss said we should continue working. We even agreed that after today we would not come back here again to work. I thank God for saving me from this mess, but my phone is still inside. Our 16-year-old, who identified himself as only as Sean, said he had gone to buy food for one of the construction workers and was about to enter when it suddenly collapsed. He said that about 5 people were still trapped in the rubble, but two corpses were later recovered. He said, I went to buy food for someone that was inside. When I came back and wanted to go in, the building suddenly collapsed. Other people were inside there. They had up to 4 or 5. I thank God for my life. An eyewitness present who spoke on condition of anonymity said a part of the building had collapsed sometime last year. He said this was similar to what happened last year when they started erecting the building. A section of the building caved in and destroyed some cars parked by the fence. The Lagos State governor was invited and they came, but I didn't know whether they told them to stop work or not. After a few weeks, work continued and nothing has been done by the authorities since then until today, Saturday, when the building just crumbled on the workers. Another eyewitness, who identified himself only as Samuel, said the incident happened as fast. He stated, I was upstairs, so I could see as the building crumbled. Before then, I could hear some chattered from the building, probably by the workers. I am sure they're still under there. I pray they are not dead by now because no substantial effort has been made to rescue them. It was said that emergency responders did not arrive at the scene until after 1 hour, when they came without any equipment to carry out evacuation, and aggrieved residents identified as Tola said that the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency arrived at the scene late. Worried residents stumbled through the rumble to rescue victims, while others protested late arrival of cranes eventually brought in by LESMER around 5 p.m. They should go. They are not doing anything. They are not helping the situation. We could hear someone shouting for help from the rubble, but the victim could not longer be heard after some time. Meanwhile, while speaking to journalists, an official of the Lagos State Building Control Agency, Bolahan Oki, who declined to give his name, said the agency had on 2 occasions told the builders to stop work. He said, "We had told them 2 times last year to stop work. I wonder why most Nigerians didn't listen to authority. Part of this building was, as we learned, that collapsed before, and we told them to stop work. As of the time of filing this report, Monday and other construction workers were still trapped in the rubble." The Commissioner of Special Duties, Seyi Oladejo, was seen at the scene assessing the situation. A last-minute Director General Dr. Olufemi Oke Osanyintolu, however, said the agency deployed heavy-duty equipment to the scene immediately after it received a distress call. The agency said 3 corpses had been recovered as of 11 p.m. on Saturday. The Southwest Coordinator of the National Emergency Management Agency, Ibrahim Ferinloye, said the agency was alerted to the incident late. He said, "Before the alert came, we gathered that it had happened much earlier. We were hindered by the traffic on the road and other factors. I can confirm that about 5 people are in the rubble. 2 have been rescued now, and the rescue process is ongoing, and we are hoping to get on top of the situation soon." Commenting on the tragedy, professionals in the real estate sector said indices of building collapse, especially in Lagos, were indicators of lapses in the supervisors and monitoring roles of LAPSCA. The immediate past president, the Building Collapse Prevention Guide, Mr. Akinla George, said more building collapses were imminent if the agency failed to live up to its responsibility. He said, "In my own opinion, if LAPSCA put up a top work on there and professionals have gone there to say something is not right, if some people decide to go on with impunity, the consequences are always there to suffer. The consequences of building collapse are always severe. I have always said that many buildings will still collapse because there is a building procurement procured that must be followed. A lot of buildings are out there waiting to collapse unless you do integrate tests on them." On his part, the former national president of the Nigeria Institute of Building, Mr. Kunle Awobodu, stated that he recently warned some LAPSCA officials to buckle down on their mandate to stop the recurring building collapse in the state. He said, "Coincidentally, I was at the session of the coroner inquest on Ikoyi building collapse on Friday, where a senior LAPSCA official was in the witness box being cross-examined over the lapses of agency during the construction of the 21-story building. After the section, I was taken to the LAPSCA official that their job is a risky one and they need to take it more seriously because another building would collapse. All of them shouted, 'God forbid, no building will collapse again.' That was just yesterday, Friday, and look at what happened today, Saturday. When an assignment is given to an agency to eradicate the menace of building collapse, it should not be considered as an assignment that should be handled by officials of the agency alone, because of the large size of Lagos and the rapidity at which construction works are being carried out." Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to get more updates.